Alrighty, y'all. G'day. How you going? We're looking at some funny and top posts from Australia recently from across the internet. Let's check some out. We have a newborn dolphin riding on mom's back around Penguin Island near Perth off Western Australia's coast. Photo by Mandy Wilson. Shout out. Let's take a look. Oh, that is crazy. That's so cool. Right? Look at that beautiful water. This is an awesome shot. And it is indeed riding on the back. That is pretty cool. What a fun photo op, right? If you captured that, that would be so exciting. So adorable, just like humans. Dolphin babies love piggyback rides too. That's awesome. Dolphins are awesome, the cutest one ever. Yeah, dolphins are just really cool. They are really cool. And these are just some of the interesting sights you can see, right? Off Australian coast. Really is a wonderland. My daughter's fried egg white looks remarkably like Australia. I have to agree. Look at that. Oh my God. It's even got Tasmania. What a win. I mean, you could use your imagination, right? Boy, this is really zoomed in. I do apologize, guys. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty good, right? But there it is. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's there. It's there. It definitely looks more like Australia than anywhere else. I haven't had Australia in my breakfast before, you know? Australia shaped in my cooking. It's got to happen soon, man. It's destined. It's destined to happen to me at some point. I asked for over easy, not down under. Yeah, someone asked, what is it covered in? I ignored that because I wasn't sure what it was. It did look a little bit off, like a little bit concerning to me. Someone said it looks like the hair I cleaned out my trimmer. Yeah, I got like hair vibes. Luckily, I think the poster says she likes her egg with salt and dill, no pepper. So it must be dill. Some people are saying Tasmania's not there. I mean, the notch is here, right? It's just like Tasmania's connected, which we know it's not. But I mean, come on now, it's food. Okay, you got to use your imagination a little bit. I guess she could have, like, you know, broke off this piece, moved it down a little bit to, you know, for the gap. Then she could have made Tasmania perfect. But come on, guys. Being a critic now. Today I learned Starbucks incurred massive losses and failed miserably trying to expand into Australia. Yes, I did not know that until a year or two ago when I saw a video on this. This is on my channel if you want to go way back to early IWrocker. I think this was in 2021. I covered a video that was about this, and it was pretty interesting. From what I understand, Starbucks is still there, right? But they're just not popular at all. They're nothing like they are here. And I've said this many times on my channel, I do find it interesting how popular Starbucks is here. It is pretty funny. I don't go there. I don't really enjoy their drinks at all. They do have some decent breakfast food that I think a lot of people like. For example, you know, my daughter Emma, she does like one of their breakfast sandwiches she gets every once in a blue moon for like a treat. For some reason, she likes them, right? People that go there every day for drinks and stuff and coffee. Yeah, I don't get it, man. I've never been a Starbucks person. I don't know why they're so overly popular in the U.S. It's still a mystery to me. What's kind of interesting is someone commented in 2008, Starbucks announced it was shutting down 61 of their 87 stores, so almost all of them. But apparently they've kind of rebounded. According to the website, they currently operate 64 locations in Australia. I mean, that is technically, by the math, that is a little bit of a rebound, right? Look, even if you don't like Starbucks, how do you explain that? How do they come back and open, you know, 2/3 of their stores again? You know, so I understand why it didn't take off as a whole, because you guys have amazing local coffee everywhere in cafes and coffee shops. I get that, but I'm surprised they pulled out and then kind of like slowly, you know, accrued more stores there. Clearly they're not taking over Australia. Definitely not. But the fact that they have a little bit of a presence there after being kind of ran out of the country is also kind of interesting. If anyone wants to fill in why they think that is or how they were able to do that, I would be interested to hear about that. Casper the Great White Shark, Neptune Island, South Australia. Holy crap, this is one of the coolest shots ever. And how freaky is that? Look at this action shot. It's like he just crashed into the water, right? If I'm looking at this right? Oh my God. How did the photographer get this? Because this looks like your last moment here, if we're being honest. I mean, that is absolutely crazy. And Neptune Islands, I've never heard of those. I know there's so many small places in Australia and islands that, I'll probably never know them all, of course, right? But that is just really cool. They really are just mouths with engines. Incredible shot. Yeah, they're crazy. Sharks are crazy, especially big ones like that. Places not to visit, Neptune Island, South Australia. Check mark. Yep. I love Australia. I want to see a lot of it, but I'll skip this part. Yep, I will gladly skip that one. Photo credit to Rhett Garrett, shot on Sony A1 WACP 28/60. That is an incredible shot. I hope he was able to escape after this. I'm not really sure how this works. I'm just not. Crazy shot for sure. All right, per request from family members like my mom and stuff, this next clip is going to have something you probably don't want to see in it. So if you don't like critters and spiders and stuff, maybe skip ahead like a minute or so, okay? But here we go. For those that want to see, this is vacuuming in Australia. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. Oh, my God. Oh, dude, that's I don't know why I do this to myself. I don't know. Yuck. I feel bad for the guy. Feel bad for the spider because, dude, being in vacuum, like that is the most dust ever. You're just there with a bunch of garbage and dust and dirt, and it looks disgusting, right? I'm like wanting to sneeze just looking at this. I feel bad for the spider. But at the same time, oh, man, it just, it feels safer with him in there than out on, the wall and hoping he doesn't climb on your face. Oh, I got to love these comments. Of course, this isn't, this is way overplayed. We know this. We've said this a million times. We know this is way overplayed, the dangerous spiders and everything in Australia, but it is funny. It is funny to lean into the meme still, especially with some good comments. This guy says, maybe I should take Australia off my I want to go there list and add it to my that list. 3,000 upvotes for that one. Y'all MFers gonna ever empty the overfilled vacuum container? Even the spider's uncomfortable and all that debris. Oh my God. Yeah, that is that was really filled to the brim. Like, whoa, right? I never let mine get that clogged up nowhere near because I feel like it's not going to work, right? I feel like that's just bad news. Seems like Australia needs vacuums with built-in blenders. Oh, jeez. This is more like it. This is what I would comment. Well, time for a new vacuum. Yep, he owns it. See you later. All right, this says just your average day on an oil rig off the western coast of Australia. Let's take a look. That is a crazy job, by the way. Whoa. What the hell is that? Is there are those sharks or what the hell's happening? I think they are. But it almost looked like there was like a dozen of them. Look at all this action. Holy smokes. That is crazy that these guys are working right above that. Man, the ocean is just ludicrous, man. It's absolutely crazy. Dude, the comments are just W's today. I tell you what. Here we go. We did it, boys. We've gotten away from the snakes, the spiders, and those bloody kangaroos. We're finally safe. Splish splash. Well, shit. This is why you don't throw food overboard while working on these offshore platforms. If a worker falls overboard, what the barracuda don't eat, the sharks will finish off. That's an aspect that I never thought about working on a rig. My biggest worry was having to jump or fall from the platform 100 feet high. Jeez, that's scary. That just sounds like a scary job, dude. There are some jobs out there that people just take for granted and don't know that there's people doing all the time. It's crazy, right? I can't believe there are people that do certain jobs. Like, just you know, hats off to you, man. That is, like, this is a brave job. You got to be brave to do this. By the way, from the original poster, they do mention that there is safety harnesses that they wear, and it has saved the lives of thousands of workers. So that is good to know. Okay, so this is confusing. This says another type of Australian road train. Now, of course, I'll put a picture here. You know what an Australian road train usually is, right? Actually, I'll just Google it. So if we do Australian road train, right? You know, you're going to think of this, right? Boom, road train. See? Huge trucks, huge loads, long hauls, right? That's what we're thinking road trains. That's what I've been taught. That's what I've learned. This is definitely another type of Australian road train. This is weird because this to me looks like a train at first glance. I'm like, no. This is a tram, right? This has got to be a tram. But you would see in the road where the trams go, right? You would see like the cuts and the lines. And I am having a total brain freeze right now. Like I can't remember what you would call it, like the track, right? I'm, you know what I mean? You know, where you can see where they follow in the road, right? You do see trams on the road, of course, but they're not just chilling on pavement like this. So this is confusing. I really don't know what I'm looking at here. Like if I'm being honest, right? Trackless tram. It's a bus, but less versatile and more expensive. I don't know. Is that real? Is this a concept? Oh, the Australian here. These are from Perth. They're marketed as trackless trams, which I don't know about you, but it's just a big bloody bus. I wonder what the story is. It's not a tram, it's a bus. What the hell? It's just so weird. Yeah, I just don't know about these. So if anyone has heard of these, or anyone knows why they would do this instead of a traditional bus, or why they would do this instead of a tram with a track, you know, what is this? How does this come to be? Please let me know. It's kind of interesting, to be honest. All right, so the marketing I've seen before. Marketing can actually be pretty freaking epic. And Australia has had some really epic marketing I've seen before. I don't know why. You guys like go all out sometimes. I freaking love it. This is Spider-Man 2 marketing in Sydney. Look at this. It's freaking awesome, dude. Like how realistic it is. You have a box truck with Spider-Man 2 for the PS5. You got these like realistic looking webs, or I mean, I don't know if like the black webs from Venom or whatever. It's really cool, dude. It's like toppled over with some debris. Come on, that is one of the coolest marketing tactics I've ever seen. I love when they can go like above and beyond like that. And Australia, Sydney here for the win. This is super cool. So if you care about celebrity news, which I don't know about you, I really don't. I don't follow it. If I see headlines that are super famous, I guess I see them, right? But I don't actively seek it out. It's usually a bunch of goofy stuff, right? If you're interested, Bianca Sensory, which, again, I'm sorry, I don't even know who that is. But she's coming. She's coming to Australia. Flea's family to Australia. To escape, controlling Kanye West. Now, of course, I know who Kanye West is, right? And like I said, I don't follow this, so I don't really know what the news is or, you know, what's going on. But yeah, that's she's fleeing to Australia, so there you go. Kanye looks like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle supervillain. It's another day in Australia. We can put it full screen. Is that a huntsman? Oh, no. Oh, God. How does this happen? Spider warning, again. To anyone that needs that warning. Oh, they have a P for, they're a newer driver, yeah? Like a newer driver? Hey, mate. Does it have audio?
Your bumper like that big.
Oh, there is. Hey, hold up.
You've got a huntsman on the back of your bumper like that big.
Oh. I love how freaking casual Aussies are. Oh, yeah, it's been there for ages. Whatever. I'm not worried about it. Like, dude, you realize, like, that is so Australian. And that is literally something that you guys have that no one else has. No one would be that casual about it. I'm pretty sure everyone I know would absolutely freak out if they knew that. and would definitely not just be like, whatever. Like, they would make sure that thing is off their car somehow. They'd probably freak out, get out of the car right on the street and try and swat it off or something. I have no idea. And the Aussie way is right here. After a while, they turn into pets, and you name them. And that's what I've heard. That's just Australian. Oh, that's just Davo, the spider. See? Hey, shout out to Australia. You guys have a big reason to celebrate. Now, cricket, I found very interesting to just get a teaser of. I just learned a little bit about it last year. And to be honest, I never really followed up on it. So I do have a lot more to, dive into with cricket. But, of course, so I didn't see this or anything. But maybe a lot of you guys saw it or knew about it. If you didn't, congratulations. Because Australia are the champions of the 2023 ODI World Cup. Let's go, Aussies. Good old trick-or-treating in Australia. Now, I know Halloween isn't as big in Australia, but I've heard it's there. It has a presence. And certain people, certain families, certain neighborhoods, whatever, they might get into it. So these kids went trick-or-treating in Australia and they get a happy Easter cookie. That's actually hilarious. You know what? It's all right, though. That thing looks good. I mean, that's a well done. Well, hold on. I got a question. Wait a sec. Because it's round, it's got the frosting, this would 1,000,000% be a cookie in the U.S. Now, of course, I'm not dumb. I would never call TimTam a cookie. I know TimTams are biscuits, right? I know Anzac biscuits, right? I would never get that wrong. Is this a biscuit or a cookie, though? In Australia, like if you're an Aussie watching this, you grab that Happy Easter thing. Is it a cookie or is it a biscuit? I would actually love to hear your opinion on that. Because I've heard that some things you do call cookies. I'm still not like an expert on it, though. So, yeah, what is that? It is funny, though, regardless. Random millennial JB hi-fi worker. Trade and save Animal Crossing. The closest you'll get to owning a house. This is a sad reality nowadays. I tell you what, we see posts all the time when we do these where it talks about the costs of living, of course, especially the cost of housing. I know the cost of housing and rent and everything is just through the roof in Australia. So I know that's a harsh reality right now, but it is funny. I mean, you gotta laugh sometimes, right? Animal Crossing, by the way, awesome game. I haven't played this new one. My kids have played it at at my aunt's house, so they've gotten to play it. I played the OG Animal Crossing. We're talking, what was that, like 2002, 2003 or something when it came out on Nintendo GameCube? Any Animal Crossing fans out there? I used to like that game when I was little. It was pretty fun. It was funny. My mom was addicted to it too and would stay up late and play it after I went to bed. I was like, damn, okay. Got to end it with this hilarious sign. This is at Minderee Beach, city of Wanneroo. So Australia has helicopter sharks now. You're asking, what the hell are they talking about? Well, we zoom in. You see the signs, right? Submerged rocks, snakes. That makes sense. Well, why is there a freaking shark? In reality, the sign's fine, but at first glance, it does. I admit, this looks like a helicopter. In reality, it is just a shark with a line above it, and I believe that line is, of course, the water, and, showing like where the water is, and above water is, the air. And so the shark is sitting right below the water. That's all it is. But I got to admit, it got me for a second. The helicopter shark thing, it does look like it, to be fair. I wanted a kangaroo. Instead, I got helicopter sharks. Someone needs to AI this. Yes, AI pictures. Oh, my God, they're so hilarious. Some of them are clever. Some of them are pretty funny, though. And here we have results. They gave us results. There's a cartoonish helicopter shark. Or there's a little more of a realistic depiction in this one. This is just flat out scary. Look at that. There's a helicopter shark. I'll take stuff I didn't know I'd see when I woke up today for 1,000, Alex. Right here. That is quite frightening, actually. Although it's kind of cool if you think about it. Someone someday might do that now. You never know, right? Someone rich enough is going to make a custom helicopter, make it look like a shark. It's going to be this, hot new thing, right? But anywho, that's going to do it for now. That was always a good time when we peruse the Reddits for Australia stuff. And this one was no exception. Really, really funny. Some interesting stuff as well. And always, can learn a thing or two. So I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Please throw a like on there if you did. Subscribe to be part of this amazing community. I cannot wait to see what you guys have to say below in the comments. Also, click that join button if you want to be a member of this channel for super, super cheap, 99 cents US. Regardless, guys, thanks for watching. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. And until next time, y'all, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you later.